Agora eu faço live na Twitch TV. Primeiro link na descrição. Só vem. 5 sets of triplets, né? Que são gêmeos. 5 grupos de gêmeos, né? De 3 pessoas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um desses daqui não são gêmeos. Desses 5 grupos. Um desses 5 grupos aí de gêmeos não são gêmeos. E a gente vai ter que descobrir agora. Vambora, chat.
What's the most common question someone asks you when they learn you're a triplet?
Says usually.
Most common question someone asks you when they learn you're a triplet?
Pô, se esses caras não são gêmeos, não dá, velho.
Says usually. Are you serious? All the time, all the time. And if we've hooked up with the same chick. Yep. Yeah.
We brought together 6 sets of triplets.
We are triplets.
We're triplets.
We are triplets.
We are triplets.
We are triplets.
We are.
Calmou, calmou.
We're triplets.
We are triplets.
We are.
Será que aqui é, mano?
Triplets.
We are triplets.
Esse é com certeza, velho.
We are triplets.
One set is a liar. If the group discovers who the liars are, they will split a cash prize. If the liars survive, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
Odd one out, rapaziada.
Triplet party. I will say, not quite the. We got two girls, one guy. Not quite the.
Cara, mas pior que esse das 2 garotas e um cara, eu acho que é, mano. Eu acho que eles são gêmeos, mano. Papo reto, velho. A cara deles é muito parecida, mano.
Matching set.
Oh, that's not fair to them.
I'm just pointing it out.
So, do we have any identical triplets here? I feel like you guys are.
We're actually fraternal.
De Benavides.
We're identical, if you can believe that.
Mano, são trigêmeos, mano. What?
We are actually identical, yes.
Wow, okay.
We got different hairstyles.
I was gonna say, the hair might throw it
It's
off
like the
for y'all.
before, middle, and after picture. different hairlines.
So how did your mom and dad used to differentiate between you two when you were younger?
Our mom could differentiate. They used to wear different shirts with our names on it.
Only
Colocavam camisas com os nomes dos filhos, mano.
they would wear different shirts, not you?
No, we all did.
Oh.
Yeah. Sean had a different lump in his head when he was born.
I had
so
a
he had a
bald-
little.
I had a bald
They
spot.
dropped him growing up. So they were like, "This is Sean."
They dropped her too.
And I feel like we're older, so then when you get a little older,
Mano, são trigêmeos, mano. Que bagulho estranho, velho. E da hora demais, mano.
you differentiate a little more. Your hair is not gonna look that wavy for long. Okay?
Same smile.
We got like
De Sterniolos. What the fuck?
different haircuts. Our haircut's like our main thing. Like,
You guys look like you belong to a vampire hype house. That's what it looks like. Now I will say, you two look similar. Different hairstyles, and then you in the back, a little different. You guys identical or fraternal?
no,
We're all fraternal.
Fraternal.
Yeah.
God.
Então, esse que eu tô assim, entendeu? Vamos ver.
You have the same cheeks, though. You all have the same.
It's always the
rosy
cheeks. It's the
Yeah.
big
the
fat
cheeks and the round face.
Which parent rocks the bandana in your household? Did you guys just do that on your own?
We just thought.
Okay.
I'm the one who started it, and then she started copying me.
Okay, so who's baby A, B, and C?
So A, B, C.
We're in order right ABC.
Okay.
Mano, esses caras tá me dando uma aflição, né? Ainda não dies of cringe. Mano, esses vídeos só dão um desconforto, mano. Mas eu gosto de assistir, vai. Cara, eu não sei, velho. As meninas ali, as... Eu não esqueci o nome delas, deixa eu ver. The Bradleys. Talvez, mano. Mas eu não tenho certeza, não.
A, B, C.
We're in order right
ABC.
Okay.
We're A, B, C.
I'm A, B, C.
Okay, I'm A.
B, C.
I am also A. I'm B, C. Okay, I noticed that there's a short amount of time, but I noticed that you're just a little bit taller, but you're a little bit more quieter, too.
I'm always very shy.
Meu Deus, velho.
Yeah.
Eles vão tirar as meninas ali, as 3 meninas
She's been
ruivas.
speaking for her.
Que Não sei, velho. Sabia. O quê?
They had like the same vibe, and I feel like when you're triplets and your siblings, you kind of like differentiate each other as much as you can. Being so similar in siblings is kind of annoying.
Ah, mas vocês são... What?
They seemed nervous and they didn't really coordinate themselves on speaking.
Classic. Eu sabia que seus
It was disappointing,
Pô, vai ser
but
difícil
not
essa porra.
surprising when we were eliminated.
A lot of people don't believe us when we say that we're triplets because we don't look exactly alike. And I knew that would be something that we'd have to face going into
Ah, não, são parecidas, mano.
this.
Mas será que... Eu acho que da direita não é, mano. Não sei,
I have a
velho.
question. Who starts all the fights?
Yeah, I feel like we don't get in fights often.
Cara, não sei, essas garotas pra mim tá parecendo que pode ser que não seja, mano. Que não seja trigêmeas. Pode ser, velho.
Definitely more when we were younger. We kind of grew out of it. I feel like we get along a lot better now.
I think we're like really close.
That middle girl really threw me off. But as she was talking, I was just looking at the two in the back like, those two look very similar, and I don't know if she's like a sister.
Eu também tava achando, mano. Também tava achando que essa menina do meio não é, mano.
In
I
it.
feel like every single time
Não parece, né, a do meio. Eu
one of
também
us are
acho.
fighting,
Mano.
it's either me and him or me and him. He's also
He's
an
al-
instigator, so like if you tell him to stop, it doesn't end until he also finds the joke unfunny. Yeah,
It's definitely them too. Definitely not the peacemaker. She'll gaslight, I swear.
Oh, really? So you instigate?
What's the most common question someone asks you when they learn you're a triplet?
Dick size usually.
Are you serious?
All the
Tamanho do pênis.
all the time.
actually bad.
Tamanho do pênis.
And see, they know it. Yep. And if we've hooked up with the same chick. Yep. Yeah. People just come up and be like, "Who's got the bigger dick?" And we always
Mano, meu Deus, esses três malucos é muito... Meu Deus do céu. Ai, meu, que agonia, velho, de ver esses três malucos.
tell them to just find out for yourself. You know, obviously. But also, like, people ask if we like hooked up with the same chick at the same time, which is like none of us have taken a trip to Paris. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Very sweet guys. Very.
What the
I was saying an Eiffel Tower. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
They got it. They don't need the visuals.
You can't really ask boob size when you can.
No. They always ask if we're identical. I know.
Or did you used to fight a lot when you were kids?
Yeah.
Or do you share clothes?
Or they're just like,
how
how
is sharing
was it?
clothes as girls?
How was it? You know?
I am surprised how, like, for three girls all the same age, you guys seemed perfectly amicable. Like, it didn't seem like you guys fought much.
I feel like out of all the sets here, you guys look most different.
I agree. Our friends told us that we were gonna get voted off because we
they're
look
like, you guys look like friends.
Yeah, you in the middle look like a friend. How does it feel when you guys are apart?
We've never been apart for more than 24 hours. Yeah.
Esses, pô, os malucos bombados e os três moleque de branco, ali obviamente não é possível. Se esses moleque não é gêmeo, Mano, olha esses moleque, velho, olha isso, trigêmeos.
We were together since the womb all throughout high school, and our first time
Essas meninas.
separating was going to college.
I moved out. No offense to like my parents, but I miss my sisters like more than anything. So
We were separated for 24 hours and we couldn't.
Tem chance também de ser o trio que tem o cara e as duas meninas também, mas... Ainda não acho, velho. A cara deles são muito parecidas, mano.
We all woke up at the same
Jogaram
time.
bem ali se pegar, mano.
You two definitely look dramatically different. You guys look like you guys could be twins, but
So
you're the
we're
odd one
fraternal.
out. Gotcha.
We're fraternal.
So do you guys fight
Mano, será, velho? Não sei.
Vanilla
mano.
as like sisters?
Pode ser trollagem.
Yeah, so
I bet.
I'll fight with her. I
and
fight
then
with
we
her.
get over it within a few minutes.
Yeah, there was a lot of repeating in that group. Like,
Tipo assim, tem... Pô, tá até que fácil, mano. Só um desse... Ou é os trigêmeos ali que tem o cara e as duas meninas, ou as três meninas lá que tem a menina mais baixa, velho.
oh yeah,
que é
because
do
we're
meio lá.
fraternal.
How come you two get along so well?
I don't know. That's,
I think it's just the fact that my sister and I share a lot of friends, so it's like kind of this dynamic where you're always together, and with him, I'm not with him as often.
We have the same friends.
yeah.
And I'm assuming you just said that you guys have
Yes,
similar
we
friends.
have the
How is
same
it for you, like being like the guy in the group versus like three?
We're still, triplets, so I still feel like I'm as close to like each one of them as they are. I get along with her like a lot more. I don't know why. I get along with her friends more. Like I don't get really along with her friends.
But they have the same friends, don't they?
We have some of the same friends,
Yeah.
but
You
I
just
think
said you had the
have
same friends.
in high school. That was like the peak of all our friends together. In college, we all have different majors.
We go to the same school though.
And
Yeah.
university?
Yeah.
What universities?
CSUN.
Well, like, what were the chances that all three of them were going to CSUN? So I thought maybe those were friends that met in college. Wait, there's actually one thing I want to point out is you guys, I don't know, I caught you saying moms.
Call 'em out.
You were like, oh, my mom's, and then you caught yourself and you're like, oh, my mom.
Our mom can differentiate.
Ih, nossas mães.
Like, why would you even make that
He did
mistake?
slip up there, but it's just mom and dad and yeah.
Well, sure, that's what you would
What's
say.
your mom and
but-
dad's names?
Caught on the car. Believe me.
Okay.
Vai sair, óbvio. O cara se embolou muito.
Since the other sister had curly hair and the boy had curly hair, it was super weird that the shorter girl straightened her hair because then it kind of gave the vibe.
Se esses três forem trigêmeos, moleque, não ia dar, mano.
She was like maybe a half sibling or a friend.
Aí eu não sei, mano.
Bye, guys.
In my opinion, they were all the same looking, so they just found the easy way out, voted out the people that look different.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue playing the game. Starting now, for every time all of you vote out someone that is not the mole, the total prize money will be reduced.
Question or more telepathy. We finish each other's sentences a lot. I wanted to hear that from them if they would do it.
In 3, 2, 1, say your favorite word. 3, 2, 1.
Persistent. Oh, I didn't say a word. I don't even know.
I think we talk over each other. We do talk over each other like crazy.
Yeah. It's like when you have a...
Pode ser essas garotas, mano. Eu acho que são essas garotas, velho. Será? Acho que
really
sim,
good best friend,
acho
and you can like look across the room and be like,
essas garotas, mano.
Like,
A do meio, mano.
For like an event, we don't want to be at like a party or someone's house or something. We all feel the same urge to leave, like in the same.
Esses moleque pô, que isso, idêntico, velho.
It's an unspoken thing.
Dá tipo pra esses três moleque falar, mano, pô, hoje eu não tô afim de ir no cinema lá com aquela garota, você pode ir, você vai. Ah, hoje eu não tô afim de ir pra escola, vai você, fala que sou eu. Mano, que velho. É um copy-paste, mano. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V, mano.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it out. I just think you're younger. You're shorter, you're smaller.
She gets that. I'm the runt of the family. I'm more
the runt, well, he's the runt of the litter too, but he just looks like a divorced dad. He can't help it. But
I think the Versies looked like the exact same. Like I felt like I knew they were triplets very confidently off the beginning, especially because like us three being 3 guy triplets and them being 3 guy triplets, everything they said like we related to, I feel like.
We were not suspicious of the Sterniolos or the Benavideses.
Not at all.
They looked, I mean, the Sterniolos looked like us if we were like a boy band.
And didn't have any muscle on us whatsoever.
I'm just gonna put you on the spot. Like, I'm gonna say a question, y'all have to say it at the same time. What's your grandma's name on your mom's side? 1, 2.
Yeah, sorry.
There's a disturbance in the force. Yeah.
I think we can like tell at this point. Like, I don't know.
You guys are safe, in my opinion.
It's this side for sure staying.
The scariest thing is like we all look alike. But at least I didn't raise my hand and I asked if the mole was still in the circle. So I don't know who's feeling suspicious.
I did. I raised my hand because I think it's them.
I raised my hand because of them. I think it's them.
Can you guys describe your mom?
Blue eyes.
No, like personality-wise.
Would you raise this or now?
Que bagulho de desconforto. Ai, meu Deus, vou ficar maluco vendo essa p... Eu tô querendo... Nossa, vou me rasgar no meio, mano.
Yeah, she's literally 2 different people.
Eu acho que é elas, mano.
She was a sweet Catholic lady. She always raised us to be like very, like, school was important, religion was important. Yeah. And then now she's kind of like, all right, do your own thing. She's on a rumspringer is what we call it.
Yeah.
She gets her out of the house, she doesn't care anymore.
She was the good cop to my dad's bad cop.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool, okay.
What about you? I still feel like you're still in high school. Can I see the heels? Because it's significantly, that's a big heel. Like, he's a little shorter.
Also, hate to say it, but it looks like you two got ready today and are like, oh, we're gonna go to like the same place because you're wearing like the same thing. And you have like this nice, cool shirt on.
That's just her personality.
The flare pants covering the heel too. It looks like you're trying to hide something.
No, she's literally, we're not hiding, she's literally shorter.
Their facial features were very different. Like their noses are kind of different shapes, their eyes are kind of different shapes. I don't know what color everyone's toothbrush is growing up because like I feel like you have to have a different color toothbrush so that way you don't like accidentally use your sibling's toothbrush.
I mean,
well, we just have different colors, but we change the colors all the time.
Mas é muito parecidas também.
No, I like pink. I don't know.
Blue, red, green. We had 2 different bathrooms. I shared a bathroom with my older brother, and then they shared a bathroom together.
Why?
So I would, because we had 2 different bathrooms.
There's 4 boys, so
we had 4 bedrooms, a bathroom on one side.
Mano, a voz desses malucos,
I
mano.
feel like you could be the older
É tudo
brother.
igual, velho.
Like, you're the 15 months older brother.
I will concede, he does look older, but she also does look much younger.
Do you think that's an easy thing for me to admit? That I'm the older looking triplet?
Do I actually look like him in high school?
Well, yeah, you got giant heels on. And you've been taking the lead on a lot of these things.
Would a younger person do that? I go to CSUN.
No, somebody who's overcompensating.
Compensate? Okay.
Once I pointed out the shoes, she started coming at me heavy. Like I feel like they were coming at us anyways. We were all kind of like subtly going at each other. And Sean, that
was literally what I was going to ask somebody else.
Beleza.
It's okay. We knew this would happen.
What do you mean by that?
They knew it would happen because it was true.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue playing the game.
Ninguém vai levantar, é óbvio.
If the lights turn green, that means you voted out the mole and you win. If the
Se
lights
vermelho,
turn red,
vocês
that
erraram.
means that the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Tá bom. Verde, óbvio. Quem era? Eu acho que era as garotas, mano.
Easy. I knew it. Easy. I knew that. I could sniff it out from the
Não
beginning.
podia sobrar esses três, velho. Os caras são copy-paste, copiar, colar,
Can the
mano.
moles please step forward in 3, 2, 1.
Nossa, velho. Eram elas, mano. O quê?
That means our triplet intuition was all right.
So wait, what are you guys actually?
Eu falei, velho. Eu falei que, tipo assim, que esses três aqui, o que é o garoto e as duas meninas, não eram trigêmeos, sim, mano. A do meio é porque ela é mais baixinha, ela tá morena, porque deve ir muito pra praia. Mas eu acho que dessas três, essa menina do fundo que não é, tá ligado?
Wait, what are you guys actually?
Sisters.
Just no twins, no nothing.
No twins. We were always
Ah, só são irmãs, mano.
asked if we were triplets. So how many years apart are you?
Só são irmãs.
2 years.
Each 2 years?
Yeah. No way.
Oh, wow.
2018, 16. We were very much raised like triplets.
É porque essa daqui parece... Essas duas aqui são até que parecidas, mas essa daqui parece um pouco diferente, tá ligado?
Whatever happens with your other friends, you know that you always have
Ah, então acertaram de primeira. Ah, foi fácil. Então, mano.
your sisters, and I think that that's definitely
Mas eu falei que o garoto e aquelas duas meninas eram trigêmeos.
important to
Eu falei,
us.
pô.
We're each other's best friends. I don't know what I'd do without these two, to be honest.
You're not really ever alone.
But if I'm